have the screen on your desktop. Now first what you'll do is you'll go to file, then you'll click on to new model. So the screen will change to this way. Now you can change the units to kilonewton meter, and then for example, if you want to create a 3D building, then you can just choose the 3D frame option. Now in this you have the option to change the dimensions. Say you want to keep the storage as 2, you can change the base in the x direction as 1. For the y direction, let's also keep it as 1. Now these are the dimensions in meter: story height, width for the bay width for the x direction, bay width for the y direction. You can change this at as per your requirement. You can just click OK. So this 3D model will appear onto your screen, and also a 2D model will appear in the another half of the screen. So now you can just work with any of the cases, or with whichever you're comfortable with. Any of them will do. Say for example, let's work with the 3D model, because that will give you a better feeling that what is happening as a whole in the 3D structure. So let's first define the material which you want to keep for the model. So we'll go to define the material. We'll go to the option materials. Here you will do add new material. Let's say we change the name to say timber. The material type, let's do it other. On this basis, now you can see there is an option of weight per unit volume. This will give you the density of the material. You can change it as per your requirement. All this is in this particular unit, kilonewton meter coulomb. And the modulus of elasticity, Poisson's ratio, thermal expansion, shear modulus, all these properties can be changed according to your requirement. So now you can just go and click OK. So you can just see a new material timber has appeared on your screen. So you can just go and click OK. Now you have defined a material type. Now you need to define the cross section and all the other dimensions of your member. So what you can do is you can just go and click say define. You can go to section properties. You can go here to frame section. So this window will open up. Now we can do add new property. So this particular window will open up. Now as in case of TREMOR, you will have either a circular cross section or a rectangular cross section. So that option is available in concrete. So actually we don't have concrete as a material for the construction in the model, but it depends upon your cross section. So as we are giving you a rectangular or a circular cross section, so we are choosing concrete as the material type here. So we'll go to concrete. Then suppose say we have the rectangular cross section, so we'll just click it on the rectangular. Now let's change the name to say section 1. Now all rest of the properties are to be kept as it is, and the material can be changed to say timber. Now the depth and width depends upon your the way the material is being provided. Suppose say if we provide you the material of 50 centimeter in depth, so we'll just do it as 0.5 and say 0.25 to keep the number simple. For the width, this dimension is your width and this dimension is your depth. Okay, so according to your requirements, you can just see the other section properties. Whatever you might have defined accordingly, they will appear onto the screen. The cross sectional area, the torsional constant, moment of inertia, section modulus, plastic modulus, radius of gyration, etc. This all are being calculated directly by the software. You need not enter any of the values. Okay, do okay, then okay. Now you have defined a particular section. How will it look like? Suppose all the sections are same. We assume that all the members are of the same section. So what you will do is just do Control A, select every member, then you will go to define. I'm sorry, it will go to assign. You go to frame section, and then on the frame section this window will open up. You'll go to section 1 and you'll do it OK. So this all will turn up to section 1, whatever particular section you have defined. Again, if you want to check, you can just go and right click, you can do section 1, all other material properties, loads, whatever. Still we have not applied any load location, so we'll just give the location and everything. If you want to just go back to the screen, you can just click on to OK. So we are just finished with defining the material. Now let's just define the force, or the force kind what you want to apply. For that we'll go to define, go to load patterns, say you apply the load, say in case of, we'll go to say L1. Now type you want to see, whatever type you want to give, dead, live, quake, wind, other, any game. So suppose we give it as quake. And the self weight multiplier means that with that force